What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Moat Man episode. It feels like it is winter again. I got the Traeger fired up. It's been raining non-stop for 2 days straight, but it's been raining for the past week. It's been insane. So I haven't got to film much the past 2 days, but I thought I'd do a little stay-at-home quarantine cooking special. So I figured it was time. I'm out of beef jerky or deer jerky, and I also have some goose left over from the goose hunt I went on in Kansas with Mr. Crispy. And I've been wanting to try goose jerky. You can see my breath. This is stupid. It's Texas and it is the end of March and I can see my breath. But got the Traeger fired up. I've never done jerky on the Traeger. I just sliced up all the meat. I have deer backstrap and goose. So we're gonna see the difference between both. And I'm trying a new recipe this time. I've never done a beer marinade on my jerky, so we're gonna try that, see how it turns out. And I really want to see how jerky turns out on the Traeger, so hope y'all can hear me. It's literally pouring down rain, but let's get inside, go check out the meat, and get it ready to put on the Traeger to make jerky. So this is all the meat that I already cut up. This right here is goose. This is what it looked like before I cut it up. These are two goose breasts, and then all of this is deer backstrap. So cut it as thin as I could. You can see it was already butterflied for cooking. I had and cut it as thin as I could. And now we're gonna make our marinade. So I originally started out doing my normal recipe, which is soy sauce and liquid smoke, but I ran out of soy sauce and I don't have any liquid smoke. So we're gonna try this beer recipe. I got a little bit of soy sauce in there already, and we're gonna add this beer to it. I think 1 beer will be enough. Put that in there. We got a tablespoon of critter glitter, dump that in. Half a tablespoon of chopped garlic. A full cup, this is probably like 4 tablespoons of brown sugar. Put that in there. This is paprika, it's like a teaspoon of paprika. And then 2 tablespoons of honey. So add all that in. I'm gonna mix this up, and then we will add all the meat to it. So we'll go ahead and throw our meat in there. Goose meat and deer backstrap. On in. You just want to mix that around, make sure it all gets is getting affected by the marinade, and just make sure it's all mixed around. That should be good. So I put the meat in the fridge. We're gonna do like a flash marinade. We're only gonna keep it in there for about 30 minutes. Let it soak up as much as it can, because I'm kind of on a time crunch. I wanted to get it done tonight and not have to worry about it tomorrow. We have a big day tomorrow. That video will be coming soon as well, so y'all stay tuned for that. But I want to come in here. I just got done flushing out that beaver. I'm glad it's all washed out so y'all can't see all that red. And then I'm about to do this coyote here in a little bit. I had to clean out my freezer a little bit. I got all my all dad meat back, and I had that coyote and beaver, and I got a bunch of ducks in there that I need to take out as well. But I'll show you what my freezer looks like. I'm pretty set for the duration of this whole process that we're going through. But I got all my meat in here. I also have a freezer right there that's full of meat, but that's the one that has all the ducks and stuff in it. So anyway, this is a pig that we butchered 1.5 years ago. I still got to eat the rest of that. There's only like 3 slabs of meat from that left. Got some striper just some miscellaneous meats up there. Beaver tail. Y'all leave in the comments if y'all want to see me make a wallet out of the beaver tail. Old Stu at Cook Creek Outdoors said it's super easy, so we can definitely do that. Here, this is what the All Dad looks like. It's just pound packages of 80-20 All Dad and beef, 80% All Dad, 20% beef. And then I got my deer back strap, more deer. This is all Dad meat from my New Mexico hunt. I need to make into sausage. And then this is where I keep all my snack sticks and sausages and stuff. And this is my buffalo hide. I have to go get it tanned. I have not had the time to ship it off, so got to get that tanned. And then the bottom rack is just nothing but ground deer meat and more All Dad. And then this is just all miscellaneous stuff. So I don't know how much of this you want to see, but there's really not a whole lot of hunting or fishing I can do right now. So I'm just gonna show you all a little bit around the shop. I have to get these hides done ASAP because it's starting to heat up here. I know it's cold right now, but tomorrow will be 80 degrees. And all these hides are getting a little moldy, so I have to wipe them down every now and then. And but I'm gonna do a video on how to tan your own hide. That's the beaver I did yesterday. I cased them out. Normally you do them like this beaver. Normally you do them flat out. Like this one's already tanned. I know it's hard for y'all to see that, but that's the end product. Pretty cool. Really flimsy, how you want it. But that is a tan beaver right there. Turned out pretty good. So I'm happy with that. But that's the only one that I've tanned this year. And I still got to do the old Mr. Skunk. So I wanted to show you guys the European mounts that I did from our last All Dad hunt. They turned out great. This front one is mine. I haven't glued the horns on because I am mounting him. Obviously, I just wanted to do the European mount just so I could have him in the office. But he turned out great. Super white. Awesome. And this one is Zach. I have not glued these horns on yet either because I'm shipping it to him, and I'm gonna have him glue them on whenever he gets them to his house. So I think they turned out great. What do y'all think? I think they look awesome. All Dad are like just above whitetail for me right now. I go in phases of what I like to hunt. I mean, I like to hunt all of it, but I go in phases on what I like more than the other. And as you can tell, All Dad, All Dad, All Dad, All Dad, one whitetail. And I like those guys right there. I can't wait for turkey season. If y'all can't wait for turkey season, leave a thumbs up because it is happening here in about 2 weeks. April 4th is when our season starts. So we're gonna be getting after it. But this is my South Texas buck. I still gotta get him mounted. Freaking beautiful deer. I can't wait to get him mounted. We're gonna get him, I might actually be doing this mount as a video. Dang. I don't know if I ever recognize. I don't know that I remember seeing this time broke. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my video because I don't remember. That right there, I don't remember. That would have added another. I bet he was, well, if it matched this one, that's another 4.5, 5 inches. I probably noticed it, but dang. So anyway, I'm thinking about my buddy Jeff. He does some taxidermy work with his buddy, and he's kind of got the hang of it. So me and him talked about doing this mount ourselves. So we kind of talked about doing it ourselves. I think it'd be a cool video. It might not be the best mount ever, but I can always get a professional to fix it for me. But I think it would be cool to put a deer on the wall that is mounted by yours truly, and that is a good buck to do it with. And we're gonna put it on an olive tree stump from Steven down at Texana Brands Olive Oil, where I shot that deer, and he's gonna send me a stump, and we're gonna mount it as a pedestal on top of that stump. So I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna put it right there in that corner, and then right where those weeds are, and then this Aoudad, I'm gonna get the same mount done as that. I was gonna do the feet on a rock, but I thought it'd be awesome to do that same exact mount facing the other way. So that back piece would start right there and come out to the head, and they'd kind of be facing each other. So I'll have two giant Audads sitting there on the wall, kind of looking both directions. I thought that'd be cool. It's been 30 minutes or so, so let's go put this meat on the Traeger. Put it on at 180 to 200 degrees, and it's gonna take roughly 3 to 4 hours, is what I've read. I've never done jerky on the Traeger, so I don't know. But we're gonna play it by ear. Go put it on the Traeger and just watch it every hour to 2 hours. This rain is like cooling off the Traeger so bad. Oh yeah. She's ready. All right, the meat is definitely taking on some color. That just means your marinade's kind of sticking into it. So I'm gonna go slap this on the Traeger and I'll show you what it looks like after I lay it all out on there. So that is what it looks like. We'll check on it. We'll check on it in about 2.5 hours, see where it's at, and then probably another 2.5 hours. It is still pouring down rain, but our jerky is done. Let's see what she's looking like. Oh yeah. The goose is a lot darker than the venison. I'm gonna separate it once we get it inside, but go ahead and throw everything in the bowl. I'm really excited to see what this goose tastes like. All right, so this is what we ended up with. A bag of deer jerky, a bag of goose jerky. We're gonna do a taste test, see which one's better. I'm 99% sure that the deer's gonna be better, but I haven't tasted it yet. I took one little bite out there of the deer and it was pretty good. But this is the first time, like I said, that I've ever done the beer marinade, like I said, but I love like moist jerky. Like if you ever been to Buc-ee's, if you ever been to Buc-ee's and had their turkey jerky, it's like the most moist jerky ever. Like you can bend it, but see this you can bend but it still breaks apart. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's like it's cooked all the way 100%. But I like jerky like this. I don't like crunchy jerky that's all dry and brittle. So see what this tastes like. This is the deer. That's like the perfect moist jerky that I love. That piece right there was like 100 times better than the piece I had out there. I got like a little tiny dried up piece whenever I was pulling them off and I tried it, but this right here is way better. That is super good. I wouldn't say it's the best jerky I've ever had, but that is, for the first time using that marinade and the first time making jerky on the Traeger, that right there is amazing. All right. Goose, let me get let's try one of these longer pieces. Goose jerky, I've made duck jerky in the past and it was never good. I heard you have to make it into like snack sticks and mix it with pork fat and a bunch of seasonings to make it good. Actually, Jared had some goose snack sticks that I've had and you couldn't tell the difference between that and anything else. So straight up goose breast, smoked. Let's see what it tastes like. Let's see how it tears. So it's just as moist as that deer is. Let's see what it tastes like. That is I don't know if it took the marinade better or what, but that's better than the deer jerky. 100%, that is better than the deer jerky. That is insane. Goose jerky. I'm glad I still have 2 bags in the freezer. That's what I'm making that into. That is, out of goose that I've ever had cooked any different way, that is a 10 out of any goose I've ever had. Y'all have got to try that. If y'all have any goose left over in the freezer and you don't have anything to do in this crisis, make you some goose jerky using that recipe. That is amazing. Now Angel is gonna try it and see what she thinks. She hasn't had the deer yet. She hasn't had any of it yet.
So you may have that one first.
No, try that.
If
yeah,
this one's better, I'm gonna
try
save
the deer
it.
first then.
Save it for that.
No, try that piece. That's the moist piece that I was just eating off of. It's good.
They want some.
Yeah, they're not getting any of that.
It's good. Tastes like regular
Deer jerky.
jerky.
You've never had goose ever?
I had goose in South Dakota. It was bad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't like that at all. Try that.
Well, does it taste like actual goose?
No, it tastes, I don't know, that was weird. It doesn't taste anything like goose. I figured it'd taste all fishy and muddy.
It's like crunchy on the outside, but when you go in and bite it, it's
I know, but the flavor of it is
really good.
You think it's better than the deer?
Which is surprising because I don't even like goose.
That's crazy. That is
Good.
wild. So, deer jerky, I'm gonna give, because I've made a lot of deer jerky. I've made deer jerky my whole life. My dad's been making it since I was a baby. And this is gonna get like a 4.5 out of deer jerky. That's pretty dang low, but that is, it's good. This bag will definitely get eaten. But this right here is a 10. That is a shock to me because we're having a lot of people over tomorrow. Like I said, stay tuned. Tuesday's video is gonna be pretty crazy. Y'all stay tuned for Tuesday's video. But I'm gonna let everybody tomorrow try all this goose jerky versus the deer jerky, see what they think. And I think they're gonna be blown away by how good this goose jerky is. So, hope you guys enjoy this video. It's been raining, like I said, so there's not much to do. It's 12:22. And this is what we're doing right now, making jerky. We have nothing to do. So if y'all did enjoy this video, I have a playlist, Eating Weird Animals. Go click that right here and go enjoy those videos. Until next time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and eat good.